Hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel Pathway to CA with CA Arihant. Friends, I'm going to do this video in English because a lot of students have been requesting me to do so, and the entire country will watch this video now. So what I'm going to do in this video are a couple of things. The first thing that I'm going to do is discuss about how you need to prepare for your first paper, that is accountancy, if you're writing Group 1 examinations. What my request would be is, from now onwards, the moment that you're watching this video until the examinations, please focus only and only on accounting. Basis this blueprint, you will be able to understand what are the chapters you need to focus on and what are the chapters that you need to focus a little less on. The second thing that I want to tell you is, especially for students who are writing Group 2 examinations, please subscribe to my channel, because in a couple of days I am going to upload a similar kind of a blueprint for all the subjects in Group 2, because Group 2 is something which I specialize in, and trust me, it is going to be extremely helpful. It will come 7 to 8 days before the examinations, the Group 2 examinations. So it is really going to help you because you will have sufficient time to watch it and prepare. Also, I had put in a video that was called Plan B, which basically discusses about, if your preparations have not been very well, what you need to do. So that Plan B video was in Hindi. In this video, I am going to tell the same things in English as well after I explain this blueprint. So keep watching it, especially for the students who had requested me to put it in English. You will understand what I was trying to tell there. So let's get started quickly. First, you need to start. So what I have done is, I have given the weightage of each of the chapters. Along with that, I have given the time that you need to spend on each of them. Now, for example, if you are watching this on 30th October, that is today, and have 2 days to the exam, then use this pattern for 2 days. So 4 hours day 1, 4 hours day 2, 3 hours day 1, 3 hours day 2, divided between 2, or multiplied between 2 days rather, and on the last day of the that is on the day of the exam, you can revise whatever little you want to. Start off with accounting standards every day early in the morning is preferred, because it is mainly theory and a little bit of sums you need to practice. 4 hours should be spent on accounting standards, because that basically forms your basis, and if you can secure 20 to 25% marks in accounting standards, it is going to be game. I mean, the game is half won already. Partnership firm, 15 to 20% of marks or weightage for this one chapter. And why I have rated it before company accounts or chapter 5 and 6 is because generally there is one sum that comes for 15 marks, or maybe one for 15 and one for 5, or maybe one for 20. Whatever the pattern might be, you can consistently expect partnership firms to come for a good amount of marks, and there will be 5 or 6 different varieties or different types of sums which you should practice. Friends, when I give you these 4 hours or 3 hours, this is including RTPs and including previous year question papers. All you need to do is practice it out from them and the sums that you have in your institute's material. That is my suggestion. Company accounts, 4 hours per day, 25 to 30%, and then chapter 5 and 6, 3 hours a day. Now for chapter 5 and 6, there are many sub chapters. Even if you're not able to practice each and every sub chapter out of these chapters, at least understand the format, at least do the sums from RTPs and your previous year question papers, because even if you do not, if there is a sum in the examination and you do not know how to attempt it, you will at least be able to start the sum, draw a few boxes, write a few steps, and there's going to be stepwise marking, and that is definitely going to help you. Again, do not skip anything. Have a basic understanding of every chapter so that you can attempt at least something and come. And one thing that should be non-negotiable is attempt 100 marks of paper, because if you attempt 100 marks, even if you have written half-baked answers in 30 or 40 marks of worth of answers, you will still get at least 5 or 10 marks, and those 5 or 10 marks can be life-changing. Now, this is on the blueprint. Now, if you want this blueprint and all the other blueprints and a lot of discussions on different chapters, different subjects, join my Telegram account, which the link for which I'm leaving in the first comment. It is a group on what it's like WhatsApp on mobile phone. You can download the app and you can join Telegram and join my group. Now, this was on the accounting piece. So students who have already watched my Plan B video can pretty much quit the video over here. But for students who did not watch my Plan B video, what I was mentioning in that video basically is, there's very limited time left. Either you're attempting Group 1 or Group 2. Now, what you should be doing ideally if your preparation is not well, and when I say not well, your preparation is in a stage where you have studied only say 20 or 30% of one particular group and you're struggling to complete the rest, Start focusing on either one or two subjects which you understand very well, which you like, or which you have a little bit of grip on, and target 60 marks in those two groups, those two subjects. The other two subjects, I'm not asking you to leave. Please focus on the other two subjects also, but a little less. So probably if you were studying say 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours per day for each of those subjects, then you now start studying 4 hours, 4 hours for the ones in which you are strong, so that you can make it even more stronger and reduce your time in the other two subjects. Now, of course, this is all subject to the fact that, for example, if you are not very sure with accountancy or accounting paper 1 in group 1, then you will reduce your accounting preparation time and might not want to follow this exact blueprint for the next 2 days. You might want to cut down on these hours and do a subject which you're already strong at and have a fair bit of chance at getting 60 marks. That was basically the crux of plan B that I was mentioning, and trust me, I have applied that plan myself when I was doing my intermediate, that is IPC. It was called PCC back then. I ensured that I get exemption in auditing and pass marks in the other two subjects. There were only 3 subjects at that point of time in a group. I got 60, 65 in auditing, and then in the other two I managed to get decent marks, enough to ensure that I had cleared the group. So that is a tried and tested strategy. It is not out of thin air. It is definitely going to help you. Last bit, small bit, I want to tell a few words on motivating yourself for preparing for your examinations. I do a lot of motivation videos in Hindi, so I know my English students who do not understand Hindi might not really be able to follow it. But friends, this is an important event in your life. However, this is just an examination. This is just like another examination. Do not make a demon out of it. You are stronger, you're smarter, and this is a very, very, very small hurdle in an otherwise illustrious and successful career that you're going to have ahead. So do not treat this as a mega event. Do not unnecessarily hype the difficulty of your CA exams. Yes, it is going to be tricky, it is going to be challenging, but do not get demotivated because of that challenge. Motivate yourself continuously. You will do well. If you tell yourself every day that I'm going to do well, there is no way, there is nothing that is going to stop you. Use your common sense in your examinations. You have prepared a lot. If you have prepared a lot, there will be a little bit of nervousness, which is fine, but there's nothing to be scared about. There's nothing to get demotivated. If you're not able to do one sum, if you're not able to answer one question, doesn't matter, move on to the next one. Have faith in yourself. You have 3 hours. 3 hours is a good amount of time if you plan it well, and if you use your cool head to actually understand what is the requirement of the paper and then start answering it one after the other. Take one question at a time. Do not think about, okay, the last question, oh, the last question, I don't know the last question, how will I attempt the last question? No, take it one question at a time. If you're not able to complete a question, or if you're not able to understand or solve the question properly, move on to the next one. Do not think about the previous one. Keep moving, keep solving the ones which you understand, and then later on come back to the ones which you couldn't answer for whatever reason. But the bottom line is to stay positive. If you stay positive, half the battle is won. It is all up here. The difficulty is up here. The same question paper, somebody is going to get rank 1 and somebody is going to get a 0. It is a difference of your mentality. You might have prepared less, you might have prepared more. There's no end to preparation. You can go on preparing for the next 1 year also, and then there will be a sum which comes out of the blue and you are not prepared for it. So there's never an end to preparation. Be confident on what you have prepared. Back yourself. Be self-aware of what you know, what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses. Use your strengths to maximize your marks, and ensure that your weaknesses do not hinder your progress. That is what is extremely important, and that is the story of every examination, and that is the story of a chartered accountancy examination as well. So friends, thank you so much for watching this video. Please share this video, especially with your friends who do not understand Hindi. And I know there are not too many options available for English channels, but I'll keep trying to put a few videos once in a while in English. It will only be possible if I have more English viewers. So please share this video amongst your friends. Let them watch it, let them like it. Please comment if you find it useful, so that I know that you have watched it till the end, and I'll be motivated to create more videos. All the very best, guys. Stay calm, stay blessed. You will do well in your examinations. See you.